My name is Carol Lemline. I'm president of the Santa Monica Conservancy, and we started this action today because we feel it is extremely important that even if we're losing postal services at this building, that it be preserved as a part of Santa Monica's heritage.
Tell me about what's in there that is worth preserving.
The paneling is just beautiful craftsmanship of a type that you rarely see anymore in public buildings. The Art Deco lighting fixtures on the ceiling have been preserved so far, and we would like to see them remain preserved.
My grandfather was the first postmaster of Santa Monica, Philip T. Hill, and I brought out this declaration. This is signed by Franklin D. Roosevelt and James Farley, who was the Postmaster General at the time. You know, that was such an important time too. It was right before the war. It was around 1938, and my grandfather was instrumental in helping sell war bonds and also bringing airmail service to this area. So, you know, it was early days for Santa Monica, but it was this was an instrumental hub for the post office, and it should remain an important building and landmark.
And it covers the most important messages and ideas during World War II, the Korean War, Vietnam, personal questions, messages that were life and death to people passed through this building, and was handled by the people that work here, and we have the best postal service in the world.
The Postal Service is trying to get this covenant specified, and they've essentially given our city the right of first refusal, and we need for the city to act.
So we want to make sure that we've highlighted all of the character-defining features, make sure we don't lose any features on the building or on the site that are original, that define the essence, the history, the community role of this marvelous facility.
We don't yet have a good read on where the City Council stands on accepting the covenant once the Landmark Commission has acted.
Commissions and departments and bureaus don't do anything. People do things.
This post office is making money. So I believe that there's somebody in the Postal Service high up that knew somebody that wanted this building, and that's why they agreed to sell it, because it made no sense to sell it otherwise.
They have required that the Postal Service pay for 75 years of pensions in advance. No other public agency, no other private corporation is forced to do this. This was designed to bankrupt what was an already profitable agency.
Just as we have to accept the fact that this law is in place that has established the economics of the post office, we need to accept the fact that this post office is moving.
So how long have you been using this post office?
I've lived here for 13 years, so I've used it probably as long as I've lived here.
And how do you feel about the fact that it's closing?
Well, I think it's important to have a post office close by in your city, especially because we are in a downtown area. And now what that's going to do is it's going to cause people who do work here to get in their cars, create more traffic, because we are in a very big city. It's actually a small city on the beach, and now all of those businesses are going to put people in their cars. They're going to be able to have to drive to the post office rather than be able to use the main post office right here. So I believe it's going to create more traffic within our city.
Yeah, it's very sad. I've been coming here since I was 15, and that's a long time ago.
It's going to be inconvenient, but there's nothing that you can do. They've already, they've already made up their minds. They've already yanked the P.O. boxes out, so we don't have a choice. We just have to walk or drive over to the new location. So.
Well, if you look at the building, it says United States Post Office. This is the people's building, and we should have been able to vote on this instead of like giving a month notice. I mean, that's really what happened. And I've written so many letters, and a lot of people and the Conservancy have written letters and to government officials and the head of the post office, and nothing. No budge, just nope, this is the way it's going to be.
Well, how would you feel if I told you that Dianne Feinstein was personally profiting from these post office closures because her husband's firm has the exclusive no-bid contract to sell off all these post offices to private developers?
You're kidding. I can't believe it. Oh my God.
It's just a way for them to try to privatize the whole postal system. So, I mean, they've been fighting it. They've been fighting this post office closing for a long time, and nothing has happened. So, I don't know what else anyone can do.